Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, where last episode we took out the many octopones at the top of Amble Tower before heading off to the eastern side of Bose, where after checking the Hacking Gate, we entered the misty Nebel Valley, taking out our last monster, the Ghost Epitaph, as we're soon to head back to report. Just wondering, instead of shield, you'd like an evade free, maybe. Why not? Don't know if you'll gain any spills because it's that Agate, but we'll make do, Get out of my face, monsters. Let's use a true hurricane like right here. We should knock them all along one spot, right? We kept two of them close together at the very least. When I get that feeling you want mass oral healing. Yep. Yes, I do. Spiral Flare is doing a lot of work currently. Okay. I don't think there's any way I can really... That melee is going to do much damage, so... Let's take out the Birdo. Get the Soul Bluro on. And that'll finish it up. Is there a Latirul? I don't remember. That was Latirul. That was the spell we just got. There's Tyrol, which is just 6,500 HP and not for all. Then there's Latirul, which is for all. It's the La, which means multi-target. Ever since those Sky Bandits broke in the brass, it's got really on our case about security. I want to say, but we really can't let any civilian pass. The chef has given me strict orders not to let so much as a mouse pass through. Do you know what? The chef may give that order, so I must be correct. Hey, you guys travelers. Sorry about this, but I can't let you go any further. Ever since the friggin' capital was stole by their airship, the patrol's been really cracking down. Please don't give us any trouble, okay? Yep, don't want any mouses getting into your base when you're a chef. No, no, no. Can't be having mice in your kitchen. This is definitely what he meant. I will not... No take backsies. It was definitely the chef. Excuse me, big guy. I was a bit worried you might hit me there. I will engage in battle with you for the habit of farming CP. This is the most important thing for us at any one time. Do you know what? It's better you just don't attack, actually. Considering the placements, Spiral Flare will finish them all off. So, yes, chef. I mean, if I was a soldier, I'd value my chef pretty highly. If he makes me good food, not... You know, it depends on the chef. There are ones that will just serve you, like, the bare minimum of a soldier. But then there are probably some that would be willing to put, like, some extra spices and all that in it. And really, really go the whole way, you know? Gotta value that chef. Right, we're done in Nebel Valley by the look of it. Let's get out of here. East Bose Highway and all the way back because there were no treasure chests in our path. We've gained so many levels. So much power. I guess now that we're out of Nebel Valley, maybe I should change back some of my gear. Anti-cold helmet is what you had on anyway. You had the anti-confuse and something, wasn't it? Sleep? You had the Master Beats on. Chloe needs her anti-faint on now. The feather brooch she had on at the time. So ones we want with stats as well, though. We don't have any more with stats, anti-faint stats. Prevent Steel Mute would be pretty good. And you're the Tornado fan for Poison Freeze. I think you had night goggles before, didn't you? You had something weird like that. Oh, also you can have the long barrel too, if you're going to have a long barrel at all. Not that we need you to shoot anything, but you may as well. You had the Moon Glass on you. Poison Blind versus Poison Freeze. I guess we'll stick with the Tornado fan. To be honest, when I think about it, why have I got the Master Beads on you and not on you? Because that's sleep and confuse, and that's a lot better at keeping you in action. Way, way better. And then we'll prevent getting any seal there. It's not too bad. Whoop, nearly ran into the UFO. Except it's incredibly identified at this point. And back to Bose. That is all our little side missions complete. Master Cryon and our 3 mandatory monster hunts. Life is good. Look, Ren, we're back. That's 3 more monsters to the trophy room. Ah, good work, kids. Here, let me pay out for that before you report. Ooh, what kind of money are we getting? 1 in Monster Bounty, 15k Mirror, and we even got plus 3 BP on top of our 6. Bracer C class. Well, they were pretty violent, but you could seem to handle them okay. What about that? Something's been bothering us. What is it? It's like this. Good day, Mr. Jacob. Ah, it isn't young Maybell. Are you on your way to service at the church? I'm afraid not. I've got to check in at the market first. I'll be sure to give Adius her full due afterwards, though. Milady, you claimed the exact same thing the other day, but ultimately did not attend. Lila, how do you remember such trivial things? I absolutely will visit today. I promise. Well, remember, child, hard work is good for the soul, but so is finding time for yourself. And that goes double for people in positions of responsibility like yourself. I know. I'll find some time to go today. I promise, really. But for now, I must ask for your pardon. Have a good day, Mr. Jacob. Pardon us? I was a bit afraid she'd get abducted then, or Jacob would, actually. Funny, talking about monsters, see an old guy walking down the street on his own. I wasn't sure about her when she nominated herself for the mayoralty, right after her poor father passed. But now look at her, the real face of a mayor. He'd sure be proud. She could serve to learn to relax a little, but... What in Adius' name? What in Adius' name? What did you see, Jacob? So the monsters were acting in a way that suggested they were disturbed by something. Aye, that does bother me. They seem kind of creepy. Oh yeah, Agate, you said something like this happened here in Bose before, right? Really? Yeah, sort of. It was before your time here, Lucan. Wait, Lucan, you haven't always been here. No, I settled here after the 100 Days War. Before the war, there was just the one guild house in Gransel, you see. The other branches were set up after we kicked the Airbonians back across the Clone. Back then, I was the receptionist and coordinator over the Gransel house. Alright, I think Dad mentioned something like this once. It was right before that damn war. That's when the monsters were acting so strangely. Huh? Wait, do you mean to... What in Adius' name? What was that? Outside, come on. Whoa! They hadn't already run? What in the... Wah! It's gigantic! That's a dragon! That's the ancient dragon! The one which legends say has dwelt in the Brill since antiquity. Well, it was quite the turn of events. It's just society's doing, isn't it? No denying it at this point. Ah! Aren't you Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belger? Lawrence Belger was simply an alias. Alias, even. Enforcer number 2, Leonhardt the Bladelord. You may address me as such from now on. Leonhardt the Bladelord? Ah, now I understand. Leonhardt the Lion-Hearted. Is that why so many people call you Loewe, or Lion? Seriously? So you're Loewe? I never chose that name for myself, but many of my comrades do call me that. Call me whatever you like. It doesn't matter in the end. I think you're so much better. What? Ah! Do you intend to burn the whole city? What a headache. Wait a minute, you. Our experiment this time is somewhat irregular. I'll be frank, you could never hope to handle this. Leave it to the Royal Army. back down for your own sakes. My market! Damn it! What should we do? He'll get away at this rate. I'm going after the lizard. You guys check on the damage while you wait for the army to get here. Huh? Agate? I'll be in touch. Agate! Wait! Thank Adios, you're here. Please help us. There are people who couldn't get out in time. They're trapped under the rubble. What? Let's go help. Okay, that makes sense. There's other doors for the other people, though. This is awful. Start rescuing people immediately or organize first. I mean... You'd think one, but then we wouldn't be doing very well. We need, like... I'm thinking Boku... Weirdly enough, I'm thinking Boku no Hero Academia here a little bit. We need to organize triage. We need to rescue people. Triage people. It's the test in Bokuno, yeah? I've watched this. Wait. We've got to figure out how we're going to do this quickly, but we've got to... Okay, Shara, take Chloe and Tita and help evacuate any civilians who are still in the area. Understood. Chloe, Tita, let's get to the west exit. Yes. Coming. Yes, give people jobs. Zin, Olivier, will help clear that rubble. Right. Let's get lifting. Hopefully that's the right answer, because usually the other one looks more right. Leela! Say something! Anything! No good. Can't move it with just us. Mabel! You guys! Estelle! Oh, Estelle! We're here to help. Is someone under there? Lila pushed me out of the way and was... Oh no! I can move this on my own. You there, step back a bit. Sure. It's, in your hands. Lila? Miss May... She's alive! Oh, Lila! Olivier, help me carry Lila. Leave the fair maiden to me. Oh, good work, everyone. I've gotten word that a Royal Army detachment is heading here from the Hacken Gate. You can leave the situation at the market to them. Right. To think they'd bring out a monster like that. And Lawrence. The second enforcer, Leonhardt the Bladelord. So he's our Loewe, huh? At last, a masked villain is revealed to the audience in full. He never seemed like the kind of man to do something so heinous when we encountered him in the castle, but... Mr. Lugren, have we heard from Agate? Unfortunately not, little missy. That hot-headed fool. What in Adius' name does he think he's doing? Agate? Hey, could that be... This is the Bracer Guild, Bose branch. You... What? What? What happened? Nothing good from the sound of it. Yes, I understand. I'll send the others at once. Right. Keep it together, man. Help is coming. That was the elder of Ravennue village, Reason. The dragon just attacked Ravennue moments ago. Oh no! What? The dragon torched their orchards and then flew away from the sound of it. Agate showed up afterward and helped with the firefighting, but... Right, we're off! Estelle, let me come with you, please! Huh? My cannon would probably help against a flying target like... a dragon and... Right, I get it. Just... safety first, okay? If there's trouble... Okay. Please, from your party, you may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. So we are in with Tita, so then it's about choosing another person. Now, I could choose Panic Button Lady. A Shara too, you know. I was wondering if I should choose, like... Shara maybe to go, and then Panic Button? I don't know who to choose. I mean, Zin is Zin, but I still want the healing. Whereas Olivier actually has really good healing too, but we're always going to want to switch him in because he's our strongest spellcaster.
Great.
Yeah. Best squad. Right, no more quests. We are going straight on the way by the look of it. Nothing to report after all. I think you finished any new jobs since your last report. Let me know when you've made some headway in your work. We're going with all the girls once again. Any more ordnance to equip to some people? You got shield fall there, absorb. And you've got fire spells, air spells. You've got a fair bit. Chloe's just got, you know, she's everything we need to save us, plus camphor. I do like Olivier there. He's such a good AoE damage dealer. Something most curious has happened. In the appearance of things, however, the danger has long since passed. It would seem there's no urgent need to evacuate. No urgent need. I mean, there be dragons, but then I guess what you do, right? You're just stuck somewhere in town anyway. What are you really going to do about the scenario? If the dragons are going to come get you, they're going to come get you. You're screwed either way. Can we go in? Oh no, it's all blocked off. Wait, so I can't buy anything anymore? I was just about to go off the market for business too. That would be attacked by a monster now of all times. Oh, Dios, who art in heaven? Why am I punished so? Okay, we've got a store for weapons, and of course the courts are still open, but we're missing items now. If we needed any, there's got to be somewhere. What lunacy! It's probably like a war started. What a disaster. The market brazenly attacked. We need to deal with this immediately. We will deal with it. Where's Maybelle and Lila? Phew. Managed to get away just in the nick of time. Well, the place I pick in a blind panic. I picked the mayor's mansion, huh? Talk about mansion, though. Look at this place. Kinda wish I could have visited it when it was a bit more peaceful. Even people fleeing disaster are still guests when they come to this house. It's only natural to provide them with all the hospitality we can. Why, even during the war 10 years ago, citizens who evacuated to our home were provided with tea and refreshments. No matter the crisis, one must never lose their grace and composure. I'm sure the Bose's swift recovery was based on Mayor Maybelle's understanding of this. Would you look at this? Look what the butler's doing for us. I just pushed my way in here without thinking, you see, but the man's serving tea to all of us. And this cup, just look at it. It must be worth more mirror than my house. Chokes you up a bit to see such kindness it does. Do not take the cup. I'm looking for Lila. There they are. Lila remains unconscious. I do not think her life is in danger, but for now, all we can do is pray for her mercy. For Helios' mercy. I can't decide what we should do for dinner without Lila. Ah! Oh, please, Lila, wake up. You can decide on dinner. Is Maybelle in here? I've contacted all the shops people who have evacuated to. Now I need to arrange a full investigation of the damage to the market and put together a plan to rebuild it in order materials. After that, I need to arrange to have aid and repair materials sent to Lila. Get together, Maybelle. You have a mountain of work to do. How is the city supposed to function if you sit around moping? Father would die of shame. Can't waste time being depressed. You can be upset. It is fine. A close friend, confidant, just got very badly injured. You are allowed to have a moment of weakness. If you'd even call it as such. Well, thank you, Bokuno. You do need to have plans to save people in those situations, don't you? Mina, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. Well, don't worry. I'll protect the town. That's a neat idea, but we should worry about protecting ourselves first. Harry, please just go to the evacuation site. Well, okay. Where's the evacuation site? I mean, I appreciate the thought, but it's safe to evacuate, yeah, but darn it. I never imagined something like that could happen to the market or the city. My dinner thoughts seem trivial in comparison. I can't even concentrate. You know what? Today will be bread and soup. If they don't like it, well, they don't have to eat. Bread and soup's really nice. I like putting, we like having soup with pita breads, and then you put a slice of cheese inside the pita bread, and then you pepper up the soup a bit. Because soup can get inside the pita bread when you dip. That melts the cheese. Some rubble came crashing down right behind my wagon. I wonder if the people there are okay. Oh, it's a shop. It's a terrible situation, but for the sake of my fiancée, we've got to overcome it. A while back, I left the stand empty. She During that time, she held down the fort all on her own. That's why this time it's my turn to support her. Where's the bookshop and stuff like that then? This is K&F Sweets. I've got one of everything, so I've already bought this guy's stuff. It makes sense to welcome people who evacuate from the market, but let them operate in our store. Isn't that a bit too generous? We're rivals after all. I wonder if he intends to wipe out what little business we get. Well, your store is not... Technically, you do sell... Yeah, you do sell stuff, but it's different. Different stock, guys. Different stock. I heard the Castello lady evacuate to this bar. When I came inside, I saw her and her fiancé running the shop together. I think it did eventually turn out of this, but it's still kind of a shock. Is that because you were interested, was it? So basically, everyone's evacuated into the nearby buildings. The shop people are selling even from where they evacuated to, it seems. Really, I appreciate that. Still haven't decided what to do for dinner, though. Where they evacuated to? This is a shop. This is Spencer's pharmacy. Okay. Phew, it was a struggle with these old bones, but somehow I managed to get all my equipment here. And now at least I plan on running my business right here. After all, we don't know when the market will be restored. How does the hotel owner feel about this? Something terrible occurred. In accordance with Mayor Maybell's request, our hotel has opened its room to provide shelter for the merchants, but if that monster reappeared, what could we do? Especially if it was targeting merchants, then it might target here. Ah, you guys! Thanks, really helped out during the rescue. That was an emergency situation. It's only natural to help. Was everyone able to safely evacuate? Yeah, it seems so. And the mayor's direction will be temporarily operating here. If all our shops just cease business, it'd cause problems for the citizens after all. Ah, nice. That's Mayor Maybell for you. She's certainly fast in response to times like this. I'm sure it'll be tough like this, but good luck. We're cheering for you. You bet. I'll do my best for you too, little miss. If there's anything you want, give my partner the word. So this is the food shop, right? Hey, thanks for that bad there. The market's a mess, but I'm glad Lila was saved. Yeah, they managed to leg it out there with all their food stocks in tow. It seems like the merchants are carrying their goods to the individual rooms. Could it be? Maybe we're gonna get bought out by Mayor Maybell and become market number 2. No, the market in the centre makes a lot more sense. We managed to get to safety, but I really freaked out when old Miss Minuet went back to get her goods. The courage of the people who came through the flames of war really is different, huh? Alright, let's speak to you next. When the rebel fell, it felt like the wall all over again. Back then, the ceilings collapsed in and everyone was so desperate to escape. But what you mustn't forget is that even then, we were able to rebuild. As long as we don't give up, we can bounce back from any tragedy. To me, the memories of the war are an irreplaceable lesson. We kind of need to deal with this. The magazine stem. We've already got Gambler Jack 6. I mean, we're on Gambler Jack 7 now, aren't we? Yeah, we're good for that kind of stuff. But who knows when there might be actually, when you think about it, who knows when there might be another paper out there. After all, stuff's gone down lately that is very newsworthy. You know I'm going to go inspect the market, consider the state it's in. Well, perhaps I should abandon the remainder of my schedule and return to the capital. I would! Might be safer. Just as we were going to resume our observations. Do you think something like this would happen? And about your airships too, like travelling from place to place? That dragon and all. I still can't believe a dragon appeared. There were old stories about them in my home village, but I didn't think they really existed. And you're the hardware store. You sell the weirder weapons. Laundry pole and stuff. The dragon flew off towards the northwest. That's where Ravennue village is. And my dad. I hope nothing happens, but... well, I'll try to make sure nothing happens. I'm expecting Neil to get a good scoop off of this. Alright, well, we found all the shops, so if we need to do anything else there, we can. Last thing before we head off, let's go into the orbment preparation shop. The Orbital Factory. And see about... I don't think it's slots, really. Let's just think about anything else we can get a good upgrade for currently for someone. Like Shera has shield 4 there. The absorb's really good for just giving her lots of stuff. EP cut 2. Technically EP cut 3 would be a lot better for her. And we can also make an EP cut 4 if we had a little bit more. So if we just wait till we've got that Mirage Zephyr, we could just get an EP cut 4. That'd be great. So let's look for anything else I can upgrade. I mean, we can get some 4s going. Like attack 4 we could get. What else? Yeah, we could definitely go. Attack 4 seems like a good thing to get. Let's make one of those for the time being. Can only synthesize one at the moment. Shall I give that to Shera based on the fact that she'll probably get some cool new spells? Napalm Breath, for example. She also got Spiral Flare on top of that. Fireball X, Napalm Breath. Crimson Flares, flames that erupt from below. She's now also gained. Hit 3, cast 2, absorb, that's fine. I mean, I'd like another attack plus at the moment. I mean, HP we're not going to get. I think we're good then. It'd basically be mind or HP up we'd want. Which I don't know if I've got the stuff for. Oh, I do. I want to go with mind then. Let's get mind up. Increase your ATS power even further. And it is a second slot. The only problem is like, can she really get any new spells? I don't think she can. But more power is more power, so we're not complaining. No mind or anything like that on you. And you got an EP2 there, supplying you with a lot of different stuff as well. Okay then. Let's head out. I guess now we have talked to quite a lot of people around town. We've taken a bit of time. We found the shops. Let's get out on the road and towards a certain guy who needs a lot of help right now. Ravennue Village, here we come. We have a lot of spell power across the party, even without Olivier. Shera's not bad for it, after all. She has a lot of different AoE spells currently. That works for me. Chloe is the ultimate best heal bot. Apart from the fact... Oh, new monsters! Apart from the fact, of course, that... What? Weak to fire? Is it weak to water? Okay, Chupacabra. It's a bit weird. I was going to say something and now I forgot. I mean, we want a better area attack than that, to be honest. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. What was I saying? Damn it! Brains! Well, at least I know to just whack that guy while Diamond Dust wipes out this side. With even more ATS. That's not actually enough to kill someone. I mean, there's also the dual thing that Shera got the spell, but she also got a major attack buff on top of that.
Oh, are we done already?
So she'll be happy. Alright, two people at like level 64, and then those two are just behind by an absolute ton at this point. And we'll just dodge you. And we already fought. What's that? Gas it ejects as a range of effects. Multi-legged arthropod. Spews poisonous gas. Lovely. Don't need any spewy arthropods, thank you. In fact, to be honest, I think they're dead. Because once Teeter attacks, that's pretty much it, really. Let's get our CP up. Also, Teeter at 200 CP, that would be nice to have. Trying to wipe out some poms, right? Especially because it's an upgraded version. Maybe it would do some stupidly good damage. So if we saw poms, it'd be able to wipe out a group. That's a good thought. Smelling salts. Last time I saw something this empty, I was looking at my calendar. I'm sure, sir. I don't know which way's your bum. I found it. One of my hidden talents. Always being able to find a bum. Works for me. Let's attack you. The cat knock you back, and then let's not move with Sharon. Just let her have the next attack. Loewe is the best heal bot except for... Was that what was my previous line of thought? Oh, now I know what it is! Ah, you made me remember what I was trying to say earlier. Loewe is the best heal bot except for the fact that the heals have designated amounts, so buffing her mind doesn't actually increase the healing at all.
Seems you came up.
There we go. Got there. Got there. That's Tina levels up. We got there in the end. With thanks for the chat. Thanks for PJ. My line of thought was brought back as we reached Ravennue village. No way! It's awful. Let's try and find the village elder. He's the one who contacted us. If anyone knows where Agate and the dragon went, it will probably be him. Yeah, let's look. Alright, well, let's check out town. Hey, welcome. The fires may be out, but the damage to the orchard it's just terrible. I wonder if Ravennue could even survive this. Surely there'd be governmental help and subsidies at this point in time. You don't just leave a part of your country that's had a natural disaster to just suffer the natural disaster and not, like, build it back up after, do you? That's just unreasonable. While we were fighting the fires, Agate arrived from out of the blue. He used that huge sword of his to cut down some burning trees, roots and all. Thanks to that, the fire didn't spread any farther. I'll admit, all I could do was just stand there and stare in awe. And I guess dragon would be natural disaster, right? Where would you put that on your insurance statements? My tractor, we just... Anyway, right now we need to clean up. We'll think about what to do later. Sir! I remember you. Have you come all the way from the guild in Bose? Yes, that's right. You remember us, sir? Yes, you slew those monsters for us, and you helped with the bandits as well. It'd be hard to forget you after all that. I see. Oh no, never mind that. Where did the dragon go? And, Agate! Where's Agate? Yeah. After burning the orchards, the dragon flew north. Agate showed up right afterwards and helped put out the fire. When it was over, he simply vanished. Agate! Are you sure he didn't go off to find his sister? She lives here, right? His... what? I see. So that's what Agate tells people, is it? Pardon? What do you mean? I did check earlier. Agate is not with Misha. He's not at his house either. I see. So he must have gone after the dragon then. North of here. That must mean the abandoned mine where the bandits were hiding that one time. Pardon me, Elder Raisin. Can we be of any help in any way? Oh no, you don't need to fret over us. We managed to get the fires out, so all that's left now is cleaning up. More importantly, please help Agate. When he's in this sort of state, there's no telling what he might do. Got it. Everyone, come on. Let's search the road leading to that mine. Okay. Heard the dragon hit Bose too. I'm worried, damn it, but I can't abandon the folks here either. My wife and son are in Bose. Once we're done cleaning up here, I'm going to rush over there as fast as I can. Can't I just tell him that it's okay? Oh, hideous scrounds of strength. All the trees we poured our love and life into, all gone. Nothing to salvage. No fishing spot. It'd be kind of insensitive to just stand around fishing in front of them, wouldn't it? This is terrible. The orchards are ruined. They even got Pesca's tractor. Damn you, dragon. Damn you. Again. Damn that dragon. My husband poured his heart into researching fruit trees. He introduced more efficient machines, carefully crossbred trees to be shorter so that harvesting would be easier. He's done so much for the orchards. There is passion. But now, what can I possibly even say to make things better? Growing orchards as well, like the trees within them, it's because of all the labor that goes into it. You think you just plant a tree, you get a tree. No. Anyone's looked into that stuff where they splice on branches to give different flavorings and stuff to make sure the apples always come out a certain way, and they basically splice loads of branches of different trees. I don't know the entire thing about it, but it's kind of boggling the work that they put into it and the money they have to expend to set up an orchard in the first place. It's not just as simple as planting a tree. Sucks. Where on this earth did Vince run off to? And after I told him not to go out because it was dangerous too. He really does take after his grandfather. Everything's in one ear and out the other with both of them. Alright, well there's the inn as well at the moment. I could have gone in up there, I'm pretty sure. It looks like the fire's out, but all the fruit that had finally come to, well, fruition is gone. Well, what can I even say to the orchard tenders? Nothing really. It's just a tragedy that coming back from is kind of hard. Oh, Miss Bracer. Hey, Louis. Thank Adios, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, I'm fine. But the orchards. Oh, you tear up so easily. Don't worry, it's okay. We're all together and we won't let the dragon do anything else bad. Really? Really. So just listen to your dad and be a good boy, okay? Just for a little while longer. Okay, I will. But everyone's saying I can't go outside because of the mean dragon. Our dragon's really that scary. And the stories are all nice and good and help the goddess. I guess dragons have different personalities, just like Louis and Vince, huh? Or, unfortunately, they're used by evil forces. Right, what recipe do I not currently have? For the Paradise Cooler. Cures all status ailments, overflowing with fruit, truly paradisical. Paradise. Give me it. Give me it. Everyone in the village put something of themselves into that orchard. We took care of it through the rain, the wind, and yet it was all turned down and burned to ashes in a single moment. I'm so frustrated and angry I can't even cry. Well, let's go with certain somewhere. And read a certain stone, I think. The 6 good souls lost in the fires of war sleep here. Septian calendar 1192. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Vim, Elena, Misha. May you rest peacefully by the goddess's side. Wait a second. Misha, that's the person the elder talked about a bit ago. What is it, Estelle? No, it's nothing. I'm really curious now, but we need to chase after Agate first. Confirmation if you ever wanted to get it? It's something that was very obvious from the way Agate always acted. The screams of the children, the smoke of burning trees. Oh mercy, everything from 10 years ago has come rushing back. It took but a single moment to lose everything we had. And that gives you a bit more scope on that. And still this door is locked. I'm starting to figure out why. Well, let's head off down the path and see if we can catch Agate on the Ravennue trail. What kind of monsters will be around here? Well, the amount of mines to our left, but we've got the entire area out here to explore as well, so we may as well do it just to see if there's any treasure chests. I'm about to ask if there's any monsters anywhere either. That's its front! Unexpected. Death blow! Proc now! That means the critical's moving on to Chloe. That was what we were after. That was really what I was aiming for. That's a bad miss. Right, well, if you're not going to get that one, Chloe can critical you to death. And we can finish up here. Let's check these little areas and get ourselves any goodies before heading in the abandoned mine. Hello, big chest. Not a monster-filled chest, so we get Byaku's claws. There's an item here. It's gone now. Yeah, we know. It's too bad it's not a weapon for someone else, but she had another one for Zin. Not that Zin's not allowed weapons or anything. A fire 7 times 200 in there. If you can read this, the clowns have won. No, not the clowns! People are scared of clowns. The clowns have won. No, which way's your face? Reviving balm? Oh, hey, is there still something in here? Nope. You took it, you thief. Tira balm? No. Chess says no. Just no. That's its front again. Oh well. Just no. Okay, how are we going to finish up on these nicely? Which monster's going first? They're all pretty much going first. I think I could probably smoke cannon them all. No, I can only smoke cannon 2. Let's just build our CP just in case we find ourselves any problems. We're trusting in Teaser's ability and overwhelming strength to be able to wipe out. No, I've been senti-stenched. You stench me. Think you can stench me? That's another one down. This is where Chloe gets stenched now. I was joking! Oh no, she's confused now. Luckily I'm protected against that. Just realised I need to get anti-confuse on Estelle.
We did it!
Yes, very yes. Can't have Estelle being confused at any troublesome times, can we? Forgot about how annoying that kind of thing is. We only have one anti-confuse by looking at it. Put another lily necklace on over there. Right, the last... Oh, didn't have anything in it. I came all that way. And then nothing. For that, you will get critical. Probably should stop doing that attack. I'm not really building up Estelle's CP, am I? I'm just keeping it relatively even. Especially when we got preemptive and we can just easily wipe them. It's a bit of a waste. You got experience this episode with a complete no. Yeah.
We're good to go.
It's Mirage step if we want, isn't it? We need 600. We're not far off. Right, so that's all the fronds of this area checked out. That was your front! I'm really bad at this choosing which side to go for, aren't I? Do you think you can arts before them? Nope. I think we're going to get senti-stenched again. Just a little bit. Oh, that one's going to end up so near that Tita's going to kill it. Luckily it missed. But it is on a step of shot. Gotta get those multi-hit attacks, haven't we? That's enough. That's Sepid farming. So, one more battle level up for Shera at this point. And a royal leaf obtained. Right, into the mine, which is this way. Well, there were several paths then, but no. This way, this way. But that's just the first area, isn't it? We still got this area. I forgot how big this area was. I should fight more of those birds just to get the extra step if we need. Alright, here's a chest too. A reviving bomb. Chest contents have already gone onto a better place. Your pockets. At least they recognise the fact that it's better. I mean, they barely get used. So they'll never, you know, transpire in a sense. No monster here. Still did the loopity-loop. Why can you not knock back that guy? Because it's flying? Surely that should make it easier to knock back. Surely a lot easier.
Oh, are we done already?
One more bird and then we'll have the 600 needed for an EP Cut 4. That'll be lush. Technically, we need 2 EP cut 4s, is the annoying thing. Nothing in this one either? There's a normal chest. Another smelling salt. Take. That's all you ever do. Why not try giving back to an empty chest sometime? See, they're still suggesting I give them the dead bodies. Well, that's that explored. So we head into the abandoned mine. Ah! This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open. Do you think? Estelle, look! The chain's been cut. It looks recent too. I knew it. Definitely Agate's work. Looks like he went inside. We have to hurry and catch him. Come on! Okay. Agate. Chain cutter. Breaker of chains. No treasure chest, it seems. So we head inside here once again to find Leonhardt. Still calling you Loewe, are we? Alright, that should be enough. We'll need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove up on me. Having a bad day? I have a guest, it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? You've got that same golden sword. Been a while, you bastard. Agate Krosner, the heavy blade. Bracer rank C. Ah, no, you were promoted to rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were sneaking around the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrests or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Krosner. Similar, huh? You don't know shit, so don't say shit! You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal. So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take any chance I can get to kick your ass. Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power? You won't even need the dragon. What? Ha! We may be similar in some ways, but there is one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell are you? I willed mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You willed yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up! Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you will never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up! Was that Agate's voice? Wait, it's echoing. I think he must be in the big opening mining pit, yeah! Come on, let's hurry! Will we get the whole music while we're in here, do we? I can't remember which way's the way again. We kind of stumbled on it last time and didn't actually get to explore the place properly. There's no monsters anywhere, it seems. No map either, so I don't know which way we're going. Okay, not this way. That was a real low blow. Yes, it was. Which way am I going? There's a chest. An EP charge 2. I have a choice chest full of promise yet devoid of payoff. A perfect metaphor for me. 4 chests. Where am I going? Okay, I've just looped the entire way around, so we're going this way next. Nope. Right. A chest in here too, you know. Oh. What the? I'm Estelle, what's wrong? This way should lead right into the mining pit. Why is it blocked off by rocks? Perhaps the dragon did something that caused the passage to cave in. Okay then, I'll use my cannon. Stab. Tita, no. An explosion will just cave it in further. But... Tita, I know how you feel, but stay calm, okay? Let's see if we can find another way around. Okay. This was the back entrance. The way out afterwards, wasn't it? Huh? This bridge was broken the last time we came here. I believe I remember hearing that the army repaired it after the bandit incident. Oh, okay. A lot's changed in here then. Oh, there's another chest. An EP charge. Nothing in here? Good. We don't want people refilling these while we're not looking. Yeah. Here's my problem, walking towards the right location too early. And then missing whatever other chests are in here. Well, there's 2 more chests. A Tyrol bomb. You rest your head atop the empty chest. You happily withdraw as you hear what sounds like a heartbeat. Lovely. And a row. Must we go through this again? I'm just wondering what's this way. That bridge was broken, which means there's another route to take. Agate's further in. We need to hurry. No, that's the route we took. The bridge was broken, so we took another way to get round there? I don't know anymore. It's amazing in of itself. Is that it? Well, there's another chest. 100 victory stake. They all look the same to you now. Every one of them. So helpless, so vulnerable. A mere target for you and your insatiable hunger. That gives me some special stake, then sure. That means there's an area... Nope. We seem to have explored most places. I don't know at this point. Ah! Damn you. Careless. As the one mercy I can offer you, I'll end this quickly. Yeah. Now then, it's almost time. I should alter the Gospel's control star while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet. That's Agate. Tita. You still cling to that broken lump of iron. As you wish, you shall die as broken as your blade. No! Short stuff. The hell are you doing? I was worried about you, Agate, so I came in with Estelle and... Tita! You, stop them. Ha! Just when I thought this day couldn't get any worse. Please. Stay away, please! You idiot, you think please will work on him? Just run already. The granddaughter of Zeiss's Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I'd heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now, be a good girl and move. You son of a bitch! I won't move! I won't! Agate's always saving me, so I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt and he always looks annoyed. He always treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff, but he's really very nice and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him! So I won't move, no matter what! Tita! You're a very brave little girl. I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. It seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Huh? Main guns and portside guns, aim for the dragon. All hands, prepare to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir. Why land? They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. Ah! Wait, you... Don't forget, Agate Krosner. As long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important. Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I'm so not letting you get away after all that. Estelle Bright, you too should take this to heart. Huh? Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it. Hey wait, what's that supposed to... Curse you, dragon! You will not flee! All hands fire! Fire! Bring it down! Your cannons could do anything against a legend. Let us go, Leonhardt the Ancient. It seems like he's at least minutely affected. This is why I said, why are you landing? That strategy was very flawed. But it did save everyone here, so we can take it as that. Wait! Why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge? Not in the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by rounds from a combat vessel. What you intend to do, the cannons cannot. Well, General. Even to you, Your Highness, I shall not yield this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your Highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to Bose and Ravennue. This has, in essence, become a war. A war? Yes, you're right. Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this is a war, the professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' center of command. But... Kidding. Agate? Agate! Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up. You are the heavy blade Agate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer. Don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers. War to the professionals? You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect Loewe's soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can... protect Loewe's soil and those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh! Whoa! Agate! Agate, calm down, please. You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do shit without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now, and you didn't do it 10 years ago. Are you... I wonder... Who the hell could leave it to you? This time, gotta protect Misha, myself. Agate! Is he okay? He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted, physically and mentally. Oh, Agate. He's making an even bigger fuss than usual. But now he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Ravennue. My ship can take him that far at least. Thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Agate's house is in Ravennue? I remembered that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit. What day? It was immediately after the 100 Days War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected. Collective gasp. I see. What a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble. No, in the end we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry you weren't of much help, really. You have no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have proven indispensable in the aid you have given others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Mr. Krosner's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you, Bracers, could have responded so quickly. I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate. Is it true that during the war, his little sister was, It is, yes. Level's forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Krosner. To be honest, I'd heard a little bit about this. Agate never seemed remotely interested in talking about it though, so I never brought it up. Now I understand. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line we established to protect the village ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting into it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid waste. Oh. And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Ryson, you didn't make excuses for me. Those sort of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost family. Those like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle I attended the funeral for the village's dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage. Eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians, or the Royal Army, or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself. What do you mean? All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. Wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought his time as a street thug in ruin was because of that, because he never found his answer. He did eventually get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, that same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General, are you sure you won't let us Bracers help against the dragon? What? We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller so we can respond faster, we're closer to civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting to too. I know we could help if you'd let us. But now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a Bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a Bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a Bracer when he lost Mum, after all. So to prove the potential of Bracers, and more than anything to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Estelle. Nicely said. I wonder, had Bracers been in Bose 10 years ago, could it all have been... It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I'll be taking command of army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Hagen Gate and hold council over our next moves. I will take your suggestion under advisement. So then, do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. That's all I can promise. Right, we understand. We'll be on pins and needles for the response, General. I was proud of myself here, then. Reason? My thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time. Okay, we better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh? He's gonna need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now. Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Ryzen, I know now's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us. You don't need to worry. He's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one's died yet.